clearly consumer habits are changing significantly through the lockdown. So we saw very little impact on our business through the end of our financial year. And that's reflected in a very strong set of numbers you just talked about. Most importantly, strong growth in our food and beverage solutions business globally, with revenue growth across all markets and double-digit profit growth. What we saw as we came into April and lockdown started across both Europe and North America was this continued good performance from food and beverage solutions, where, if you like, pantry loading somewhat offset performance in out of home, where clearly the lockdown saw reduced consumer takeoff. We saw more impact on our primary products business, obviously, because that's more focused on out of home in North America. And we saw some weakness there. But, fundamentally, our business fundamentals remain strong. And I think we can manage through this period of uncertainty, given the strength of our balance sheet.
Nick, coming into this crisis, we had consumers chasing experiences. That was how they were spending their money, and going to restaurants, eating out, going to bars was certainly the way that they chose to spend their disposable income. How do you think that changes from here? Because clearly there are initiatives to get people back into restaurants at some point with social distancing and maybe not at the same level of capacity. Do you think consumers, though, will shun these endeavours and stay at home because they're still cautious around COVID-19?
Look, I think it's likely we're going to see an increase in in-home consumption for two reasons. For the reason you mentioned, consumers will be more cautious to go out. And I guess the experience in out-of-home won't be as exciting in the short term. But secondly, it's very sadly because of this human tragedy, there's no doubt there's going to be more of a recessionary environment. And that typically leads to more in-home consumption and maybe more centre of the aisle in supermarket procurement.